Hello students, today our topic is overloaded class member function in C++. Overloaded class member function. As we know that function inside class is only known as class member function. So we will see that it will also have the similar technique as we've used for function and constructor overloading. So member function having same name but with different number of parameters, or the data type of the parameters will be different, or both can be also possible. So let's see with the program how it will go.
So now in this program we are going to see how member function is overloaded in a class. So just keep in mind that function inside the class is only called the member function, and constructor overloading, function overloading, and today we are going to see member function overloading. So constructor overloading we already did in previous video lectures, so just go through that and you can just observe the differences. And one important thing, that in constructor the format was a bit different while calling. Okay, and we know that constructor is a special member function. It is also a function, just it has the name as the class name, and it doesn't use the return type. So now in this program we are going to see member function overloading. So in this program we are just using same program which we did in constructor overloading, just we have changed the constructor into function. So here we have taken, in previous video we have, you can just check out for the constructor overloading, here we have written college. So when we will write here college, here class name is also college, then it was our constructor. But now we need member function. So for member function we have used return type, and the function name we have kept data. In this we have passed two parameters, and same we are doing, we are initializing things. Whatever the value we will receive in C code and C place, we will move to the data member code and place, which is our data member. So total data member we have code, place and subject. We will take values for these three and we will display it using print and display function. Okay, and together with that we have two member function with same name, which will satisfy or show the concept for member function overloading. So now in this program we have two member function with same name, and we have number of data types, sorry, number of parameters are different. That is, here we have two parameters and here one, so there is difference. Okay, so in this program we are initializing it through the member function data, the values, and printing it or displaying it using print and display function. So here class is closed and print and display function is defined outside the class. This is our display function to display the value for code and place, and we have print function to display the value for subject. Here inside and outside class concept we already know that the data is data function. Here the member function we have declared it inside the class. Our college is our class, and inside the class this here class is closed, and outside prototype of print and display is inside the class, and now we will define it outside the class. So just keep revising things. Here outside concept we know that return type, then class name, scope resolution, and then the function name, and the body of function is defined. Okay, so this is what, same explanation, you can just look the previous video also. Okay, now let's see the calling section. Same as we call normally the parameterized function, same way we will call here for member function parameters. So first of all, in main function we will create object, because this is the concept of class and object. object. So first we will create object. So our class name is college and obj is our object. Whatever we will write, we can take some other name also, like let it be ob, so that you may not say that we can take only obj. So here now object we have taken ob. So whatever the data members or member function we will access in main function, we need this object. So we have created our object. In constructor we were calling the constructor here only. We know that constructor is automatically called when object is created. So for parameters, here only we were passing the parameter in constructor overloading. But now we have created our object, and now using object we have called data, which is our function, member function, which has one parameter, computer science. We are passing only one parameter here. So which function, member function will be called? Function data, member function whose name is data with one parameter. So which will be called? Here is our function, member function data, which has one parameter only and character data type. And so we have passed computer science, that is also in char data type format, so it will receive it. So computer science will be received in sub, and then sub is copied to data member subject. So subject will finally get the value computer science, and this is closed. So we will move back to the main function. So here we can see this line is executed. After that we have called data member function again, obj dot, we know the format to call the member function. So object dot obj dot, sorry, ob dot data, and two parameters are passed here. That means the data member function with two parameters, first data type is int and second one is char, should be matched. First we will check now. So we have already seen we have a function, member function, here it is, data, which has two parameter, that is C code and C place. First one is int and second one is char. So this is matched, so it will receive the value, and then we will pass it here. So here it is initialized and closed. Okay, so this is what done for this section also. And again we will go to main function, and this line is executed. The data member will receive the values 10 and Ranchi. And now we have display function to display the subject, and we have print function to display the code and Ranchi. Okay, here you can see in display function we are displaying code and place, and in print we are displaying subject. So that's why first we are calling display. That means code and place will be printed first in output, and then print is called. That means print, what will print? Subject colon subject. Okay, this will be printed and get ch closed. So in this program we have seen two data member function is there whose name is data. So we can also keep the name, one of these function name we can keep data also, like we can have more than one same name, but the differences should be the parameter, number of parameters should be different, or the data type of the parameter should be different. Okay, so this is the end of the program. Let's see, compile it, success, now run it. So this is the output. So this is what the program is. We used same format for constructor overloading also, just we have changed constructors into member function now here, so that you can see, observe the similarities and the differences as well.
I'm glad to receive the responses. This is the output which you all have given me, and this is the output. You can see what things are used, and I'm also sharing the code of this output so that you more all of you can explore your outputs. So here some background colors are used. Font color we have already been using, so you can go through the codes and you can see how the background colors have been set and the font colors, and you can further use in your program. So great. I'm expecting more good things from you all, and keep coding, keep learning. Thank you. All of you are really doing great, so keep doing. Lab work for today. Write a program to demonstrate the concept of overloaded member function in C++. So as just now we did for subject and few other things, so now you try to make it for employee. Take employee name, employee ID, and take another member function, pass one parameter for grade of employee. Like that, try to take 2 or 3 member function with same name and pass different parameters, different details, and try to display it. I know you will